I just want to encourage everybody to stay curly.
Yes, we stay curly. Please welcome my guest today, Annalise Harris. Hey, Annalise. So the Virtually Curly Weekend kicks off on Friday, October 16th. And what are we getting?
This is actually going to be the 4th pageant. I actually really excited, but I have COVID to thank for having to be virtual. Okay, so at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, we're actually going to have a great conversation with the Colorado legislator. And I wanted to say the locations. We got Colorado legislator, we have Nebraska representation, and we have East Coast and West Coast representation in this conversation about the Crown Act. Mm-hmm. And, you know, the Crown Act actually has gone through a number of states and has been passed, but there's a number of states that did not pass the Crown Act. Right. And the Crown Act, I know you've talked about at length, you've supported it, and I just am like so grateful you're in Colorado
oh my God.
to have supported it. But even using your platform really is vital. So I'm using Crows on the Block platform to make sure folks also learn about the Crown Act and the work that has been done and what work still is there to do. Currently, we have passed the Crown Act in the House of Representatives at the federal level. So we are going to need folks to know more about it and how to support it in general.
And to that note, I'm sure I've spoken about this a million times on my podcast, but for people who don't know, the Crown Act, Crown stands for Creating a Respectful and Open World for Natural Hair. And it's banning racial or discrimination against race-based hair traits.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and it in Colorado, it has extended into the schools as well. And so policies that directly impacted that young girl who refused to take off her pink bandana really had to be examined and looked at as far as equitable and how we could really manage that cultural element that really was looked over, you know, and for why it was even in place in the first, you know, like, why was it even that, you know, just affiliations, whatever, bandanas, people want to look professional, but it's time to recognize the humanity, right? It's us. So, and I love a good bandana. So,
yeah.
So that's Friday. I'm going to keep it light just to kick it off. But on Saturday, everyone will be able to download the app it's been live for almost a year now, but really been intentional pushing for downloads. We already have 2,000 plus downloads, which is a really big deal for me to be just a small organization and effort, just word of mouth. But people will be able to use the Crows on the Block app for a virtual scavenger hunt, which will allow anyone who has been added to any organization or company added to the Curly directory will get a QR code to put on their website. So everyone else can scan those QR codes to either get a deal, and once they scan it, they get Curly Cash points. So then those points go towards the weekend's prizes, which are to be announced because I got some things, you know, in the works. You know,
well, you know, we like to keep it a surprise. We like to keep it a surprise. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so then we have Sunday, which is the big grand finale.
Yeah, so I do have to add, I added some things for Saturday. Not only is the scavenger hunt, but there will be an author talk, and there's also going to be an opportunity to purchase a Curly activity kit. So you'll get your materials ahead of time and be able to engage on Zoom to create the floral crown. So that's what you'll be, an LED floral crown. So, you know, you got to crown your curls, right? That's the whole point. And then Sunday, man, it's like the big days, the coup d'etat, I suppose. And two things. There's going to be a STEAM panel, and I have some really dope Black female STEMinists, I suppose is the best name for them. And they're going to be talking about their experiences and barriers and accomplishments in the STEM career field they're in. So we have a pharmacy, engineer, and another professor who is teaching in health science. And the big thing to highlight, oh my gosh, the first Miss Curly USA. So I have contestants from all over the nation right now, really vying for their chance to join the curly queendom.
This is so
and
awesome. For more information on Curls on the Block and Annalise Harris, please go to my online home, comeback.tv. The podcast is live.